get to the money. Gotta get to the money. Early morning, so you know that I'm on it. So you know that I'm on it. Gotta make sure that my family straight. Gotta make sure that the kids and me. Gotta make sure that the bills is paid. And then let's get to the money. Get to the money. Early morning, so you know that I'm on it. And gotta make sure that my family straight. Gotta make sure that the kids and they. Gotta make sure that the bills is paid. And then let's get to the money. Get to the money.
This meeting is being recorded.
Welcome to another episode of Drinking After Dark, a podcast where we discuss random topics while having a few drinks. I'm your host, Darius, and as always, drink responsibly. And y'all make sure y'all follow Drinking After Dark podcast on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and y'all make sure y'all like and subscribe to Drinking After Dark podcast YouTube channel. Tonight, I have two very special guests with me. They're back, both of them for the third time, actually. But it's the first time. It's the first time. It's on video. Y'all heard their voice before, but now y'all get to see who they are, what they all about. So I'm gonna go ahead and introduce to you first. My first guest, she's a stylist, businesswoman, mother. Actually a pretty cool person. Like, I've met her. When did I meet you? Last year?
Yeah, last year, fooling with Ebony.
Yep, met her last year, and she is really cool, down to earth. Welcome back, Miss Caprice London, and the guy that I've known forever. Practically grew up with this guy. Seen this guy, grow up from a young boy to a young man. Now he's getting closer to the middle age. He don't want to admit it, but he's getting up there pretty close. But he's also a veteran, man, artist, all around great guy, somebody who believed in me, believed in this platform from the very beginning. Welcome back again, Alex Witherspoon, aka Alleykat, NuMoney. What's going on?
What's up, love? Good to be here with you, man. And I'm just happy to be here and support you and rock with you for the night.
I appreciate that. Before we get started, man, let me know what y'all drinking on tonight.
I had mine already. I was drinking some Stella Rosa Peach, lightweight. Ain't nothing changed.
I'm heavy on the wine too, man. I like the red wine. I like the Stella Rosa, the red wine, man. Try to keep my health in order, but that's what I love. That red wine, that Stella Rosa's at some point. That's the vibe I go with. Keep me mellow.
Well, I'm gonna tell y'all what I'm drinking on tonight. Very long day today for me. So I'm drinking on something different. I'm drinking on this coconut rum mixed with some Sprite. It's actually pretty good. If y'all know me, I usually drink my Crown Royal vanilla and Dr. Pepper cream soda, but
that's what I thought you was gonna say.
But tonight I'm on something different. So, but this coconut rum is pretty good. I might have to go get some more of this. I actually like the taste of it, to be honest. Hold on, let me drink some more.
Hey, look, they're gonna be sponsoring you soon, man. Make them start sponsoring that. As the channel builds up, they're gonna be sponsoring. Then they gotta start paying you to plug them in. That's how it's gonna be. That's the future.
That's what's up, man. Speaking of the sponsors, I want to give a huge shout out to my sponsor, Joe Shakinab and Shakinab.com. Go visit Shakinab.com for services, monthly updates, and contact information. Once again, visit Shakinab.com, promoting leadership and scholarship. So, Kat, man, tell me what you've been up to lately.
Man, it's just motivation, man, building, a lot of school, a lot of just changing and growth. I'm in school for theology right now. So really just trying to change and shift my life and pretty much everything I was doing before with the secular music and just changing that over to pretty much going with my purpose of life and just moving for what God wants. Just my life in general. So everything is just a lot of change, just a lot of growth and just building and trying to go to the next level, trying to do things that are lined up with my purpose and the next level of life. So it's just growing, man. It's growing and building. That's all.
What about you, Caprice?
Well, big things on the horizon. Stay tuned. I'll be back to the Drinking After Dark podcast for that. But overall, just serving my community at every capacity I possibly can, whether it's with Manifest Magic or working with Ebony with retail therapy or just being on Facebook, sharing is too easy. Shares and likes are free, you know, and I'm always supporting my community however I can.
That's what's up. So for y'all don't know, we have this big event going on called Best of Black Clarksville. It's something that started last year. It was a great event. I enjoyed myself. I know Caprice, I know you enjoyed yourself last year. And this year we're doing it again with the theme this year. It's a 1920s Harlem Nights theme. Y'all got y'all stuff ready for that?
I just ordered my dress.
We're gonna be fancy. It's gonna be awesome. We very, very excited about it. So it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be great.
Caprice, what kind of dress did you get?
No, you can't. I don't know. Just know I'm gonna be ready. I'm gonna come through like I did last year. Hair gonna be over the top. Just show out. That's all I say.
Y'all know women ain't gonna disclose that type of stuff. They'll tell you everything but what it really is and what it's gonna be. So you know they ain't gonna never give you that information.
Well, since she ain't gonna say nothing, Kat, what about you? What you going?
I'm gonna be clean, man. I'm gonna have all black on. I'm gonna be looking good. The true best in black. Trust me. Dressed to the nines. Let me say it that way. I'll be dressed to the nines. I'll be looking good and feeling good that night, and just excited to be there.
Well, I already know my wife. She got her dress already. I seen her in it already. I'm like, man, shoot.
He said, Lord.
We might not even make it to the thing. I ain't gonna sit there and lie to you the way she was looking.
What about you? How you gonna be looking that night?
Oh man, listen. I'm still waiting on my my vest. I got like a burgundy vest and tie. Right. With a black suit. And I ain't gonna say it loud, man. I got my burgundy hat already ready to go. So I'm gonna be up there clean, man. You know, I'm excited, man. I can't wait to put it all together, man, so y'all can check it out and all of that. Awesome. I was contemplating about getting a cane, but I'm like, nah, that's too pimpish. I ain't gonna do that. So let me go ahead and just keep it simple.
Don't hurt nobody, D.
I mean, if you really think about it, it's actually like the Players Ball. If you really truly think about it, what the fellas gonna be wearing and all of that. So, but it's gonna be a great time, man. You know, Harlem Nights.
It's gonna definitely be great.
Yeah, definitely, man. Harlem Nights, a classic movie. If y'all don't know, y'all should go watch it. So that's where we're gonna dress up. It's a theme like that. But I know you guys want to talk about it. You know, the Best in Black Clarksville. It's basically like a charity event. Caprice, can you tell a little bit more about that? Like what's for and why is this like so important for us?
Most definitely. I'll leave it up to Alex to give you all the statistics and everything. But most importantly, the Best of Black Gala is for mental health awareness in our community. And most importantly, it's for our community and it's by our community. Mm-hmm. And it's highlighting and spotlighting the best of Black, which is best of Black barbers, beauticians, realtors, contractors, plumbers, any profession that we're in or any profession that's out there, any category, we want to highlight them and we want to honor them and give them their flowers while they're still here. Mm-hmm. It's like the Juneteenth energy rolling all into the fall type thing. Right. You know, we definitely want to support Black 365. I hate that they just gave us the smallest month of the year, but we beyond that now. And we just really want to, Clarksville is growing, it's thriving. We're here and we want to celebrate us being here.
Yeah. And the funny thing about that, Darius, is I'm making jokes. I'm talking about getting my outfit together. And I'm like, you got to wear black, baby. You got to wear black. You got to have black on. It's the best in Black. She's like, no, Alex, not the best in Black with your outfit. She's just talking about being a Black, being an African-American. So we clowning on that. I'm like, I think I got to wear black. So I can wear whatever. And if y'all come to the event, you can wear whatever you want to wear. Just be out, be beautiful, and just be the best you. So Best in Black is not having black clothes on or having a black hat or a black cane. If you want to go with the cane vibe, it's pretty much just being an African-American, doing something positive in your community and growing, and just being an entrepreneur and winning. You know, being a Black male or being a Black female. So that's the gist.
And when we're talking about mental health, the first thing I think of is PTSD. But something I learned from last Taylor was that PTSD isn't just a military thing. Like we're here in Clarksville, and that's the first thing we associate because of Fort Campbell being right there. But it was broken down to us that PTSD can be anything from say living in Chicago and constantly hearing gunshots, and now you have PTSD behind that, or being a young child having to put her drunk mother up off the floor, you know, having PTSD behind those childhood things that can scar you. And so it makes a difference in just mental health overall. Seeking help, therapy, or anything of that nature is so taboo in our community, but we definitely want to normalize it. And there's so many people out there that's willing to help.
Yeah, and mental health, for some people, they don't know, but mental health is a disorder that affects your mood, your thinking, or your behavior. So you hear that term thrown around a lot, but nobody actually says, you know, it's a norm for some people, but you know, it's not that you're crazy, it's not you have an issue, but that's what mental health is. And that's sometimes we don't really look at that and pay attention to that. And it says that 16% of that, which is 4.8 million, has reported that between 2008 to 2018. So that's a lot of people, 4.8 million people, Black African Americans at that, between 2008 to 2018 has reported mental health. That's a major statistic, and that's something that we gotta do better about. So just the awareness of it and us talking about it, I feel like it's very important.
Especially with so many of us walking around untreated. Like, how do you cope with things? And when you're going through something, Darius, how you cope with it?
Well, basically the way I cope with it is that I just deal with it head on, right?
Right.
I don't let things stress me out. For one, the way I live my life is I accept life for what it is. I'm gonna have my great days. I'm gonna have my good days. I'm gonna have my bad days. And I'm gonna have some of the worst days of my life. But I always know that the next day is going to be different than what's going on today. So I just keep thinking forward, right? I deal with the situation head on. Don't get me wrong. I'm gonna deal with it, and then not saying I'm going to succeed at it, but I'm still at least dealing with it, and then I move on from it. I'm not gonna let whatever it is stress me out. But you know, sometimes you probably need something to or someone to help you get over that stress, you know. And you got some people, you always hear it, you know, when it comes to people, they hold things inside. They don't talk to anybody about it. You know, they wearing the mask out in public, and when people ask what's wrong, they don't really want to talk about it because they might be ashamed of it. Or, you know, somebody probably go to like the alcohol and drugs and try to drown it out that way, you know, stuff like that. Not me. You know, I've growing up, single parent household, of course, you know, was stress, a lot of stress going on. So I was lucky enough to have an outlet. So basketball was my outlet. So if any anger or frustration, I took it out on my opponents on the basketball court. So I think that's one of the things that we don't really stress enough is that, you know, you don't have to go through this alone. Right. But also too, to help you get over it, you need something to help you get over it. Right. So that's the way I look at it. That's how I deal with things in my personal life. Now, what works for me might not necessarily work for you, but that doesn't mean you can't find something that works for you.
And I think it's very important that we use platforms like this to let people know that sometimes people put together, if I'm getting help, that means it's a sign of weakness. And that's not the case. If you get help, that doesn't mean that you're weak or you can't handle it yourself. But sometimes it takes somebody else to take you somewhere else or to get some specific help to make it work for you. And I think that sometimes people feel like, oh, I'm weak if I go get help, or I tell somebody I can't handle this or I'm going through something. Sometimes we need that help from either God or from a friend or somebody around us to be able to give us some guidance and help us get through certain situations that we're dealing with.
And then seeking help from a non-biased person, someone with education or background, because I can go to my friends all day and swear there's therapy and come back with the most toxic advice ever. And so, yeah, or then just being in a safe space, knowing that your business is not going to be all over Clarksville. Right. That's another thing too. So
Facebook cannot be our platform where we put everything out. Because sometimes people, they want to vent and they want to say what they're going through, but then they don't have nowhere else to go but to put it here. Put it on this platform on Facebook or out there. And that's not always the best route.
Don't tell me pray for you and you're not going to update me on chapter 35, season 3 of your life. I ain't going to be able to do it. I pray for you. I say Jesus well, but I need to know. Yeah. So your best bet is to go to a therapist. Yeah. Nah, all jokes aside, though, therapy is super important.
It's very important.
It's very important, man. And don't be ashamed to ask for help, like Kat said, but don't be ashamed to receive it either. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times you don't have to ask. You don't have to ask for it. People could just see it, right? They'll come up to you like, "Hey, you okay? You want to talk? Anything." That's just your time to really just say whatever is on your mind. Because you never know what can happen. Just opening your mouth can lead you to the right path. So don't be afraid to just be open with your problems, but also don't be afraid to accept, even though it might not be the way you want it, it's still somebody helping you. And, just take that and take it and run with it. That's all I can say about it.
I be trying not to come on here having church with you, Darius, but at the same time, like sharing your testimony and your trials and stuff with the next person can possibly help the next person come through whatever they're going through. Like we all know, and nobody walking this earth perfect, but if I'm able to share my story and help you a little ways down your line, it is what it is.
And I agree with that. I feel like that sometimes too. Some of the things we go through is not specifically for us. It could be for somebody else. Like, nobody has it all together. Everybody's been through something, but you sharing that with somebody might be able to make it a lot easier for them down the line. Just explaining, telling them how they can get through something. So I feel like we need to share that information in a positive light, not to just talk about it or just to drag somebody else down, but to give information to take somebody to the next level.
And the most important thing, I think Kat said it best, or Caprice, I forgot. I was drinking a little bit. The one thing y'all said is don't put it on Facebook. Don't put it on Instagram. All thing you're doing is inviting, people into your business. You don't want people in your business like that. Try to get people on your side and they're not hearing everything. So automatically they assume that what you're saying is 100% correct. No, just keep your business to yourself. Go seek help privately, and you don't have to, like you said, Caprice, you don't have to share everything with your friends. Because sometimes they'll give you some messed up advice because they don't really know what to say, so just,
right.
And they got 1-800 numbers, that you can call, or if you know somebody that's in that field, go ahead and talk to them. I don't care what you're going through, whether it's drug addiction, alcoholism, abuse, like you said, PTSD, whatever the case is, go seek help. Because the worst thing you can do is just continue to believe everything is okay.
Right.
Yeah.
That is.
Or even worrying about it, by yourself. Mm-hmm. I honestly feel, and this is not medically sound, but I feel like when people do hold things in and just don't release, that's cancer. It just seems like it's eating at you. It's a slow death.
Right.
It's rough.
Or it could be rough for other people because once you finally release it, you don't know how it's gonna be. So you might have to just watch out. So that's the only thing about it. I'm always, if I see somebody, they've been going through a tough time and you reach out, you can only help those who want to be helped.
Absolutely.
So if a person don't want to be helped right now, maybe they just don't want to be helped right now. Don't mean you can't come back later and offer your hand. But don't try to pressure or force them into that help because they're going to push back.
Yep, sow them seeds and hope it land on fertile soil.
That's it.
Yep, definitely. But yeah, I think this is the first time we actually talked about mental health on this platform.
Yeah.
So
awesome. It's a topic that we need to talk about a lot more. I think we need to really push the issue, like for everybody.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely, man. It's
something else you said though. That whole self-medicating and self-sabotaging, that's a real thing too, and that's something that people tend to do. Like, I'm gonna just drink it away, or I'm gonna just smoke my problems away, and you're gonna wake up to them same problems with a hangover or a headache.
Or even worse, man, sometimes going through those certain things that overdose, those type of things, that becomes a bigger problem because the small things that we feel like we're going through, imagine the people that love you, the people that surround that you don't really think, you think you're going through something and then you do something to yourself or something happens to you. That that trauma and that what everybody has to deal with after you're gone is a lot much worse for them than you think it is, just because you're doing whatever you want to do and you needed help from the beginning. So it's important to take care of yourself and take care of your issues.
Yeah, it's very important. Like y'all said, it's mental health overall has been a big topic over the last few years, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's now finally coming to the forefront after, a lot of people were being judged, by, whatever issues that they having, right? So now they're not ashamed to bring it forward. And if you have a platform that can make a difference and you're going through stuff, don't be afraid to share it, because you could possibly help somebody in the process that you might not know. So after all, man, just take your mental health seriously. Don't let life or any small thing stress you out. It's life. It's going to happen. You're just going to have to accept it. But if you feel like you can't do it alone, please seek help. Caprice, do you have like any names or any like websites or hotlines, anything that people could reach out to? They're seeking help.
I don't at the moment have anything on hand, but I encourage anybody listening, anybody watching, or anybody tuning in to join us at Best in Black. It's going to be a beautiful networking opportunity for you to meet different business owners and small business owners, entrepreneurs, and professionals in different industries. There's going to be some therapists there. There's going to be some people that you can tap into, some life coaches and whatnot, that if you have any issues, they're there to assist you. There's going to be some financial advisors that's there that can help you on the financial side, insurance agents, anything you can really think of, honestly. I definitely would suggest you to come out. If you can come out and you would like to just help, donate, sponsor, if you go to our Eventbrite, you'll find ways that you can help that way. And if you're a female, if you're a Black female and you are interested in being a part of the nonprofit, Manifest Magic is a great opportunity for you. Like I said, it's made up of veterans and civilians. All are professional women in different industries, and it's an awesome thing to be a part of. Yeah,
we have Mr. Mark Kelly will be our guest speaker, the first Black commerce.
Yeah, he's the first Black president of the Chamber of Commerce, and he will be our guest speaker. Let's see. It's like you said, it's gonna be a 20s theme, and we'll have a live band, Groove Theory. DJ Brock's gonna be on the ones and twos.
You got Texas Hold'em, you got roulette, you got blackjack, you got slots, food to be available and everything. So,
the casino games and all of that will be included in. Again, a portion of the proceeds will go to funding the Manifest Magic's mental health, and another portion of the proceeds is actually going to be going to a local family. I believe her name is Nikki Clark. She's a member of Manifest Magic. The Clark family is in the process of taking care of a loved one. Her daughter, Nija Clark, has been diagnosed with a rare cancer, and portion of the proceeds will be going to help with them in their financial needs as well as their medical bills. And so we want to continue to keep them in prayer, uplift her in any way we can, and help however we can.
Definitely. Let's keep the Clark family in our thoughts and prayers. Like you said, it's going to be a great night. You said Groove Theory was going to be there?
Groove Theory is going to be in the building.
Where have I heard that name from?
They performed for us at Juneteenth as well.
Okay,
They're a nice little band. They're a nice little band. Y'all should check them out on YouTube, Groove Theory.
Yeah, definitely.
I know DJ Brock on the ones and twos. He always comes with it. So, that's going to be another blessing having DJ Brock. He's all over the place. He's one of the best DJs out right now. So DJ Brock will definitely be in the building as well, getting it in. So it's going to be love.
Definitely. And I just want to say congratulations to you two. You guys have been nominated for some categories. So I just want to say congratulations to you too. I know you guys are excited. I'm not going to tell y'all who I voted for because it won't be right. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think some categories I remember who I voted for, and others I'm going to be honest with you. I think it was late at night when I voted. So I was
To
probably.
be honest, I'm just thankful for the nominations. I'm honored that my city thinks so highly of me, and just being in the number is good enough for me. I don't even have to win. I'm just excited to be there.
Man, I look at it the same way. I feel like we all winners all together, coming together and just being black and winning. Like Clarksville winning, this being a second annual Best in Black. You can already see the growth from what we done last year to this year, and I'm just excited to see where to go. So I feel like we all winning. We all be able to come together. Last year was no issues, no beef at all. It was a success. So I'm just excited to see what we'll do this year and the years to come. So I mean, we winning constantly. We all winning together. So that's awesome. So
yeah,
that's
definitely.
Right.
And use this time, like Capri said, to network and meet other people, because it's very important to do that. Especially, you're trying to continue to grow. It's all about who you know, not all about what you know. So take that time. Don't be afraid to shake hands and just talk to different people, because that's something that I'm gonna tell y'all from my personal experience being there last year. First off, I just want to thank Manifest Magic for allowing me to do interviews last year at the Best in Black, but I've also got to talk with and meet different people and having them come on my platform. So if I can do it, you can do it. So take full advantage of it, and just continue to support one another. You're not in competition with anybody else but yourself, but that doesn't mean you can't, whatever it is. If this person make a post, share it. If you have friends or family that, looking for somebody to, wherever the field is, the person that you could send them to. So let's help each other grow, man. And we could all come up together. We don't need no insecurities, no jealousy. We don't need no beefs and nothing like that. Just all come together as one to continue to prosper as one.
Speaking of which, I'll be hosting the red carpet that evening for Best of Black, and I would love for you to come and help me do the podcast. You can interview some people while we're on the red carpet.
Oh, look at the opportunity right there.
Red carpet together.
Oh man, shoot!
Shout out to Alleykat. He's gonna be the MC of the evening. He's gonna be hosting in the inside.
I'm like you, Darius. I'm so thankful to Manifest Magic. They also let me host the Juneteenth event, so I'm just excited to be able to host. This is like my first year really doing a lot of hosting. I'm always been in the background, either doing music, but just hosting. It's just new opportunities, new doors open. I just thank God for that, and thank everybody for the opportunity. So it's just been awesome. So
yeah, definitely. I would love to do something like that, Caprice. Yeah. I'll come out there and help you out. Whatever you need, let me know. I'm gonna be clean.
Look at y'all working together. I love it.
Hey, look, man, I don't miss no opportunities, man. Shoot,
Yeah,
I gotta take every opportunity I can get, because you never know what can lead to. You never know. So
I said it's something about people always want to sit at the table, but being in the room is just as impactful as sitting at the table, because the table can easily shift your way.
Yeah, definitely.
Exactly. That's why, when somebody asks me to do something, I'm like, yes, let's do it. I mean, like, for me, I can't turn anybody down, because it's like, hey, just the fact that you think about me, I mean, that's like good enough for me. So yeah, let's do it. You know what I mean? So again, Caprice, if there's anything that you need me to do, just let me know. But we're gonna make it happen. We're gonna make it happen.
I just want to take the time to salute you, Darius, man. I remember when this was just an idea, we was talking about this, and every year since then, you've been getting the sponsors, you've been making the changes and continuing to grow your brand. I love what you're doing, and we want to support in any way we can. So we want to salute you and support you, and at some point in time, become a sponsor for you too. But I'm very, very proud of you, not just saying it because we're here on camera, but I'm proud of you from heart to heart, man to man. I know the man you are. You've always been solid. And I just want to salute you, man. I just want to continue to see you grow and build, man. And you winning, man. And I'm proud of you.
Appreciate it. Let me get $100.
Come on, you get it. You get it. You know you can get that. That's too easy.
Come on, cash app it to me. I take all donations. Shoot, I don't care. I take all dollars, food stamps. I don't care. Food stamps probably be more helpful than anything.
Venmo, PayPal, cash app.
Yep.
Deal.
Definitely. Man, listen, I know we're about to switch over to a different topic, but I got to say this real quick. I'm so thankful for last month for tax-free on food and stuff. Because, man, let me tell you something. This food thing is ridiculous. I'm tired of it.
Yes, Lord, it's crazy.
Everything high. Eggs, vegetable oil, chicken. It make you want to be a vegan.
You ain't lying though, because I swear I went to Walmart and I usually get a Powerade to take to work, and it was 88 cents. And I swear to you not, last night I got a Powerade. I seen it was $1.08. I was like, when did it jump 20 cents?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's how they get you. They sneak it in on you. Overnight.
They ain't sending out no memos or no coupons no more.
Shoot, the Dollar Tree, everything is $1.25.
$1.25, right?
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I was stacking up at the Dollar Tree. When I go get my stacks, I would stack up at the Dollar Tree.
It's gonna be the $2 tree.
You ain't lying.
Yeah.
Because it's going that direction. Because it ain't coming back down. Anytime anything goes up, it's gonna keep going up. It ain't never coming back down.
Yeah, right now they talk about on the news. They were saying in Nashville the electric bills and everything's going up. I don't know what the reason is, but everything going up in Nashville too. So we don't know. It could be trickling down the Clarksville before we know it. We would only know if we wait. But that's what they're saying in Nashville. The electricity and everything is really going through the roof. So I don't know what's going on.
And what's happening in Clarksville? We stuck. We only got one electric company. Yeah. What we gonna do? Cut them off?
Well, I think we got 2 electric companies actually.
If we say we only can use the one in the county if we in the county.
Yeah.
But other than that, we gotta use the CDE.
Yeah, that because we got CDE and we have Cumberland Electric here. Mm-hmm. But yeah, most people use CDE for electric, internet. Some use it for TV.
They got the best internet. Wow. I can't help them against that.
Yeah, they do. I listen right here, CD, internet. You know, they also got their streaming service now. I don't know if you know that.
Okay.
You know, so yeah, everybody's streaming now. So it's like the whole cable thing that's out the window. Yeah. You know, getting the box or getting the satellite dish, that's over and done with.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but you know what? It's actually more helpful because during the bad weather, you know, storms and all of that. I don't know how many of y'all had DirecTV, but when you used to have DirecTV, you had that satellite out there. When it was storming really bad, you had no connection whatsoever. So now, you know, with the everything streaming, man, you fine, you good.
Yeah, that's what's up.
A different time.
And you pay like half of what you was paying before.
Oh, I gave up cable years ago. I used to fool with Charter. Charter wanted 3 channels. Nah.
I'm gonna pass.
Yeah, I think well, I would tell y'all about it after we get off of here. I can't tell y'all on here, but I'll give y'all some info.
Tell them they got a PayPal and Cash App for secret info. That's gonna be a whole other thing. From now on, you need to start putting that type of stuff in the bottom of your links, and then they got to pay for them extra side notes there.
No, what it is that it's so many channels, but people don't watch everything. You know, so you might get something for specifically for sports or like some drama shows or whatever, but you're not gonna watch all those channels and all those TV shows. So it's like that's why that's why that's
a whole idea in itself, man. The Drinking After Dark podcast tips. That's something that people can link in. When you got different little secrets and side notes and keynotes, that's when people can tap in and cash out to that and get those little side things. That's what you got to do.
Man, you trying to get me locked up like that one dude did with the whole what's his name? Hellcat? What's his name? That's his name? Yeah, nah, man. Nah.
All right.
He got caught up flashing his money, doing all this unnecessary stuff. He got caught once and he went back and did it again and got caught a second time.
Oh man, that's great. Yeah, that's great. You gotta sit down.
Yeah, but they got him good now. They shut down this whole operation now. So you know, that's something that I'm not doing. But yeah, I'll tell y'all about it after we get off of here. Perfect. You know, it's cool because I tell you right now, I got the whole bundle right now. I got Disney Plus, Hulu, and ESPN Plus.
Oh, yeah, you went.
What was that? I think it was $13.99 for all three. Oh man.
Yeah, Christmas came early. See, that's why so you get them low prices on your cable and the internet. That's why your power rate is so high. You can afford this power rate at $2 or $1.08.
No, I'm gonna tell you another thing that makes me mad. I got some Kool-Aid.
I got it worked up now.
I went and got some Kool-Aid, right? So Kool-Aid was like 20 cents a packet.
No, I remember when it was 10 cents a pack.
Well, that was the flavor aid. That was the 10 cents. But the Kool-Aid packets was 20 cents a packet. I was like, all right, cool. Now it's up to 30 cents a packet.
Yes, sir.
You paying attention?
You ain't about the sugar yet.
But the crazy thing about it is, imagine y'all when we was kids, all the stuff we would eat and drink. Now that we're adults, we pay attention to the little small intricate details of everything. You know, back then we eating this and drinking this and all that. Now we're on this side of paying for it. You're like, man, that little 10 cent and that 20 cent or whatever it is, that all add up now.
Add up. And if y'all don't know it, in the state of Tennessee, Texas is 9.5% sales tax. So go ahead. Yeah, so we
yeah.
But here's the beauty of it. We're right next to Kentucky. We on that border with Kentucky. We could go over to Oak Grove, go to Walmart, and get all of our food products and all of that tax-free. So, but unfortunately, you know, some of us, we got to really drive over there and gas ain't cheap. So if you live out that way, congratulations. I know, unless I'm on that side of town, I guess I'm gonna have to pay the sales tax.
Yeah.
You're not gonna act like Clarksville that big.
If you're on that side of town, yeah. Man, go on that side of town, you'll be all right.
Man, listen, when I was younger, going on that side of town was nothing, right? Mm-hmm. But now it's like when you get older, you like, man, I gotta put up with this.
Man, what?
I mean, like you said, the city is growing, so there's more traffic. So now you really gotta be aware of your surroundings.
You gotta be a vigilant driver at all times. Not to mention, you got traffic is bad, but you got people who can't drive. That's even worse. It's automatically in traffic forever, but people can't drive.
Yeah.
You want to wait till everybody get out of work to do road construction.
They so do. That be making me mad. Like y'all know everybody's at work. Y'all could have did this road construction while people's at work. But y'all gonna wait till they get off. Yeah. I mean, even with school, when school getting out, y'all just, we're gonna start this right now. Come on now. Get it done. Where's our taxes going for?
Let's bug them right now while we can.
Man, it make me mad. That's why I like to stay home.
I'm telling you, the safest place to be.
You know, I like to stay home. I don't got to go nowhere unless, you know, I really have to, but traffic is stupid.
I just posted something on Facebook about that today. Like leaving home and returning back safely is like the most underrated blessing. And just to bring it all, circle all this conversation all the way back around to mental health. Yeah. The conversation at the shop, we've been talking about that boy Zeke in Memphis.
Yeah.
Man, that's so crazy. Mental health, servicing your mental health is important. I don't know what that boy was going through or what caused him to act like that, but oh my God, I can only imagine just going to the store thinking I'm finna go in and grab a Powerade for 88 cents.
Or some Kool-Aid for 30 cents.
For Kool-Aid, and then not even return home. Like, what? Oh my goodness.
And the fact that he was live streaming it on Facebook.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I don't know. It must be the generation thing. I don't know what it is where, you know, you just want to live stream everything. And I don't know what you're looking to get out of it, you know, but I heard that story. It was, you start seeing news anchors down there, like they had enough. Like Memphis is going through. They had enough of it down there. So, you know, it kind of, in a way, it kind of reminded me of, you know how they were telling people, you know, if you ain't got to go nowhere, stay inside. It kind of reminded me of the DC Sniper. during that time.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Because people, and I don't know about y'all, but at first I thought the dude was white. Because that was too skilled and too planned, for somebody black to carry that out. But when I found out he was black, I was like,
and I mean, I feel like, I'm sorry to cut you off, but I feel like that's exactly what we're talking about. Mental health and things that people going through don't have a color. It don't have a face. It's not a gender thing. It's like anybody can go through anything. So it's really important, because earlier you said, if you have a platform, say something or help somebody. But man, I feel like everybody got a platform, because we all got phones. We all got something positive we can say. Like, it's something that you put on Facebook. If we want to put out stuff on Facebook, put out something positive. Because it's so easy to put out negative energy and put out negative ideas, man. But let's change the narrative of what the world is putting out, because the morals of the world is pretty much gone to shit, if I can really just be honest. So what I'm basically saying is, man, we all have a platform. We all have a responsibility to love other people, put out positivity and goodness, because I feel like more of that going on, it'll eliminate a lot of the mess that's going on in the world. But it's up to us, each one of us, to use everything we get, whether it be something we say, whether it be something we post. We all have platforms. We all got iPhones or Androids. So everybody got a responsibility to pretty much put out positivity and make changes. But mental health is a real thing. Like, it can't be, that's a black guy. I thought it could have been a white guy or girl, because you never know what somebody's going through. Sometimes you can be stressed out and not even know you're stressed out. You get what I'm saying? So it's a day-to-day thing. It's daily bread, legit, like day by day, man, loving each other and respecting each other and trying to be better for each other.
Yeah. I mean, why do you think morals have just disappeared? Like, I don't understand what happened. Like,
I think it's just lack of God. I feel like they figure out a way, and not to go too spiritual, but I feel like everything is taking God out of everything. Like, we can't pray at school, we can't do this, and it's a world that is instant gratification. We want more of this, we want this, we want it to be our way. It is not what God's way is. It's like no moral. That's where I feel like the moral's gone, because nobody wants discipline. Everybody wants it to be the easy way or whatever they want. And sometimes when you want goodness and you want something to be great, it's not always what you want. It's what the right thing is. And so I think that people has lost that idea of hard work and what success is, and they want to take the quick, easy route. And with that, when you're taking it the quick, easier route, then there's no discipline in it, there's no hard work in it, there's no respect in it. And I think that's where we've lost our way, in my opinion.
Yeah, I would say same thing, but just the opposite. I would say culture. Culture and carnal minds is like the way to go. And culture just shapes everything. Like the music we listen to tell us to have a side chick, to tell us that monogamous relationships aren't cool, being married isn't a thing to do anymore. Everything bad is good now. I'm not even gonna get started on Glorilla, but like all of that is just. Yeah. I get it, you having fun, she young, she doing her thing, blah, 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 whatever. You young, you carefree, do you, but no, we still have morals and set standards and stuff for ourselves to lead to a positive lifestyle. Like right now, everything's so toxic. And real quick to go back to that DC sniper, like, I think that's when a time in my life where I started paying attention to the news and world news and stuff. So, like you said, when you heard DC Sniper, the whole time I'm like, oh, that ain't us. That ain't nothing we'll do. That's not us. And then when it came and the stuff hit the fan, I'm like, no. But that just broke the mold on everything. Now it was just up in the air. When you heard the news, we really didn't know. Is it a black person? Is it a white person? Yeah. No, crazy is crazy. Crazy happens among everybody. Right. And it all needs to be checked out.
Yeah, definitely. Especially when you heard that the reason behind he was doing what he was doing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't think a lot of people know it was because of his ex. A lot of people don't know that. So, love hurts, but how you deal with it is up to you. You ain't gotta go around doing no nonsense like that. But it's like you said, it doesn't have a color anymore now. Anything I hear on the news now, because we're so used to it, don't shock me anymore. Because you know it's going to happen again. Unfortunately, it's just how it goes. And you know, with school shootings and all of that, you know, debate about having metal detectors in schools and all of that. I had this debate, you know, with a couple people. And I said it's kind of funny how they have metal detectors in like the black schools, but when it comes to the suburban schools, they don't have metal detectors, and that's where all the basically
AR-15s and
Right.
everything.
Yeah.
else.
Easily accessible.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's, but you know, it's just one of those things where, you know, it needs to be talked about. We just got to speak up. You know, we got to speak up and everything, whatever the case may be. You know, speak up for what's right. And I don't care how you like. What I hate bringing up politics and stuff. People always want to bring politics and all this stuff into it. Let's just face it. Let's deal with what's right, and let's expose what's wrong. So that's the only thing I'm saying.
I'll take all of this, regardless of your political background. But that one thing that was important to me about that whole DC sniper thing is that it was how was it? The truckers, they all got together and they were doing prayers and stuff like that. So, you know, yeah, he was hurt by love, him being heartbroken caused him to do that, but the community and the love caused them to be able to capture him. You know what I'm saying? Just standing together in camaraderie, they were able to capture him. And the other thing I was going to say about the whole Memphis thing with the boy Zeke, he was arrested. That blew my mind.
That blew my mind too.
They handcuffed him and put him in the back of a police car. Never happens. Right. So I mean, justice. Right. I mean, I hate that young man went through all of that and was just had that whole psycho mental breakdown or whatever. And I'm super apologetic to all the victims. My condolences to the families, but that boy was arrested. I just knew for sure they was gonna kill him.
That's what I thought too. I was like, as soon as they find him, I think it's gonna be like open season on him. But they went and got him in the house, put him in cuffs, put him in the back of the police car, and drove off. I was like, "Yo, it's crazy."
Yeah,
it's crazy. But you know, I guess, you know, he definitely has to be brought to justice, you know. And I would say this too. Sometimes everything is not, I hate to say this, I know I'm probably gonna get a lot of pushback on it. Everything is not a mental health issue. Some people are just plain crazy.
Yeah.
You know, so we gotta be careful when we throw around mental health. You know, everything is not that. Even though a lot of people go through stuff, some people in this world are just plain crazy.
But we won't know until we go get the help. Right. We use the resources that's available to get checked out to let me know if you deserve a check or you just need a little attention.
What she basically saying is Tylenol can't fix every single thing. We can't just put on Tylenol.
Ain't gonna get it. We gotta go. We gotta go see somebody.
Yeah. I guess ass whoopings don't help either because they used to work. I guess.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You ask how do things change? Now you can't whoop your kids. Back in the day, we get whoopings all day long. Now you whoop your kid too long or too hard, you're in jail. So you know that's a part of that. Like you ask about morals and why things change so much because some kids can't get whoopings. You whoop a kid now, you're gonna do 5 to life. You know what I'm saying? And our mamas and daddies whooped us however they wanted to back in the day. But it turned us to be great citizens. You know what I'm saying?
5 to life.
So you know now you get a switch now. You know they're gonna cut the whole tree down. You know, so it's a different time we're living in. So we got to be cognizant of that.
Yeah, I think you can also adapt to what's going on because, see, if you never whooped your child, I don't know about y'all, but it takes a lot of energy out of you. So why go through all that energy?
His head hit you right now. Let that baby go to bed.
It takes a lot of energy out of you. Why not? See, you see parents today, right? How they discipline their kids when their kids mess up. They got them doing some like pro athlete type workouts, right? And you feel bad for them because, Kat, you know, you and I both athletes. We went through that. We went through that training, and when we got done, even though we were in the best of shape, it still was like getting to us, right? To where we couldn't even walk. We didn't want to do it no more, but we knew we had to keep doing it if we want to get better. But with them, it's like, they got technology around them. They're being influenced by some of everything. And so it's got trying to figure out a way how to discipline them without really going overboard. And I think that's a good tactic. If your kids mess up, because now you could just take away the Xbox, smash it. Now they just they don't know what to do with their life.
Trying to order the new one.
You take a video game away, that's equivalent to 17 whoopings in their mind.
Man, 17 whoopings, that's like 6 months of punishment right there. Like, you take away that's like, oh my gosh, take me now. I don't want to be here no more. I'm done.
Running away.
I do like the idea of the the PT or whatever for the kids, because I mean, yeah, they learning something and it's breaking them down mentally, but physically they getting stronger.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And you getting them in shape, because a lot of these kids ain't in shape because they own that doggone Xbox and that PlayStation. And
then making them coachable. Kids aren't coachable, and kids who aren't coachable make horrible adults.
Mm-hmm. Which is the parents' fault, because they don't allow, like, again, I played sports growing up. A lot of parents don't allow the coaches to coach the players. Right. Sometimes they're going to yell at your kid. So be it. You know what I mean? If you know anything about sports, if the coach ain't talking to your kid, it's a problem. Right? Mm-hmm. You rather have the coach, be up in your the player's face, not all the time, but just sometimes to get them back on track. That's coaching. And parents got to take that same mentality. Again, you ain't got to whoop your kids all the time, but sometimes you got to get in their face and coach them and get them back on track.
Absolutely.
So, and I think I always believe sports is the best thing in the world because it brings everybody together.
Yeah,
right.
It teaches kids teamwork, and patience. Yeah. Teamwork and patience is very important.
Yeah. And help them build their communication skills, social skills, just
and another thing, there's winning and losing. I mean, you ain't gonna win all the time. This life is full of wins and losses. I mean, so you got to start understanding that, not being a sore loser. You get what I mean?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think kids really care too much. I mean, when they get older, they will. But I always felt like the worst thing about youth sports are the parents. Like, again, I said, because you parents, I hate to say it, they get out of control at these youth games. Like, you see, parents fighting. I know you probably heard about that coach got killed, right?
Yes, Lord, I heard about that.
Yeah. Parents, they were getting into it, and all of a sudden, a coach got shot on the football field. Yeah. All over a youth football game. I'm like, these are kids. They're not teenagers. They just here. Only thing they know about is having fun.
Well, let me tell you this. Let me tell you something, man. Just recently, what was it? Probably like 2 or 3 days ago. Me and Caprice was able to go to, and I didn't even know they had this, but it's a park that they have set aside. It's in Clarksville. I think it's a newer park. And it's just for like kids who are disabled and like maybe autism, things of that nature, right? Mm-hmm. But they have a park and they had special needs, pretty much. They had baseball games out there in sports. And the support and the love that you would have felt, because it wasn't a competitive thing. It was just pretty much them going through the motions, being able to play, participate and do sports together. But the love from the parents, everybody that was involved, it was just such an awesome thing to see. And I feel like if we take that same type of love and put that into the sports or just day-to-day dealing with each other in the world, it'd be awesome, because it was something great to see. And I never even knew that they had a park like that in Clarksville. So it's a lot of great things around that we may not give a lot of attention to or we don't know about, but it's a lot of great things out here. And it made me think about that when you was talking about sports and that, keeping that.
Yeah, definitely. I would encourage any parent to get their child involved in something. Don't have them just sitting in the house, being on that video game all day. That's not healthy. So just get them outside, be around other kids, let them, make friends, because, it could be a lifetime friendship or just for that moment. You never know. But it's helping them create memories, childhood memories, and stuff like that. So that's why, my daughter, she's in dance class. Awesome. She loves dance. She's been doing it for how many years she been doing it? A couple of years. She didn't do it last year, but now she's back to doing it this year. So,
Awesome.
that's something that's, she wants to do, and she's brought up other things that she want to do as well. So, anything that your kid want to do, let them try it at least once, because you never know what they might really love and they might stick to. So
Right.
I just encourage all the parents, just, ask your kids, because their mind's going to change all the time anyway.
Yes,
Most
Lord.
definitely. Ours too.
So, but man, this was cool, man. What else y'all been up to lately?
Man, just enjoying life. It's been a lot of traveling for us, a lot of just growth, man. It's been all good. Like, honestly, I'm the happiest I've ever been in my life right now. I can't lie to you, Darius. I'm happy, man. Like, I'm really happy. We've just been thriving and enjoying life, man. I don't know really what more to say. Everything is good. Everything is good.
Well, I'm glad, man. I'm glad everything is good for the both of you. To see you two together, man, to have you two on this platform. Again, you guys have been a blessing to me, so I appreciate everything that you are doing. Just keep doing what y'all doing, man. And, once again, I'm here for you guys. So, continue blessings, more success to you, and when y'all ever, get to the stars, somewhere in another galaxy, man, don't forget about me. So
wherever we go, you going with us. I told you from the beginning, you know what time it is. Well, remember, man, one thing we want to make sure that y'all know is don't forget about the second annual Best in Black. The event is September 17th, which is next Saturday, starting at 6 p.m. at the James Bruce Event Center in Hopkinsville, Kentucky. The tickets are going to be on sale until the 15th. You can go to Eventbrite and get your tickets. But we definitely looking forward to seeing you all, man. Talking about mental health, just celebrating, being together, having a good time, and just being the best in Black.
Yeah, no, I don't have anything to follow up behind that. Just meet me there, beat me there. It's gonna be a great time. I'm gonna come showing out. We're gonna have Darius there with me at the red carpet, and hopefully we can get some feedback from you guys as far as what mental health means to you and how we can support our community and take the taboo out of just talking to a professional. Mental health is so important.
Definitely. And before we go, Kat, why don't you let people know they can find you at social media, website, whatever.
All my social media is at Alleykat NuMoney. That's ALLEYKAT. NuMoney is NUMONEY. So my www is AlleyKatNuMoney.com, and all my social media is all Alleykat NuMoney. So you can reach me there, man. Always can reach me there for music, any kind of content, or anything. Just wanting to reach out and just talk to me. That's where you reach me.
And what about you, Caprice?
I'm on social medias too. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Facebook, TikTok. All of them is Classic Crowns. That's KLASSIC Crowns, KROWNS. Or you can find me on Facebook, Caprice London. I'm old school, so I pretty much stay on Facebook. I consider myself a Facebook comedian, so come get your laugh or two here, there. Don't hate. Don't be mean. Not too much. And yeah, just like, follow, subscribe, whatever you do. I'm here.
2 likes.
Definitely. And y'all make sure y'all continue to follow Drinking After Dark podcast on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. And y'all make sure y'all subscribe to Drinking After Dark podcast YouTube channel, man. Let's get these subscribers up. Let's continue to grow the social media platforms. I'm on all of them. Use them equally. So let's continue to get those followers up, man. Tell your friends and family about Drinking After Dark podcast. If you want to be a guest on the platform, just message me at Drinking After Dark podcast on Facebook or Instagram, and I'll give you details. Or if you want to sponsor Drinking After Dark podcast, same thing. Just message me at Drinking After Dark podcast on Facebook and Instagram. Kat, Caprice, thank you for coming on. And this was very, very, I enjoyed myself tonight. After a very long day that I had today, I'm glad that I was able to talk to you too and everything like that. So appreciate you too. Till next time, this your boy Darius from Drinking After Dark podcast. We out. Peace.
Bye.
Gotta get to the money. Gotta get to the money. Early morning, so you know that I'm on it. So you know that I'm on it. make sure that my family straight. Gotta make sure that the kids and made. Gotta make sure that the bills is paid. And then let's get to the money. Get to the money. Early morning, so you know that I'm on it. And gotta make sure that my family straight. Gotta make sure that the kids and they. Gotta make sure that the bills is paid. And then let's get to the money. Get to the money.